live scheduled for earlier. I couldn't do the live, so I'm on my phone. That's why I am vertical. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in, smash the like button. We're going to chat really quick. We're going to chat really, really quick about Reshape Your Reality, Miss Pam. Miss Pam has went home, finished her assignment with the Lord, okay? So come on in. We're going to chat about it really, really quick. I will not be speaking any further out of due respect to the family. I just want to share a few thoughts, my own personal opinions. That's just what it is. Good morning. Good morning. If you're here, just smash the like button for me. If you could hear me, I appreciate it. Let's get the likes up. I appreciate it, guys. I'm gonna chat really quick about Miss Pam in reference to Miss Pam. If you guys have not heard, Miss Pam fight ended yesterday. Okay. Um she went home to be with her Lord and Savior. Most of us know Miss Pam, okay? I'm gonna call her a warrior. Good morning, beautiful. I'm gonna call Pam a warrior. Cause that's exactly who she was, man. Nothing but a warrior. In the short period of time that I've gotten to know Pam, oh my God, what an amazing individual. Um Certainly all the way DMV style, okay? So come on in, smash the like button. Listen, this ain't no crying session and all of those kind of fools. Good morning, Plata. This ain't none of that because y'all know Pam is somewhere finishing her assignment this morning, okay? Listen, y'all know in the last couple of weeks, Miss Pam has been live. Her and I decided to go live. We was going to bring y'all something different than you. Y'all know we listen, we love to mess and all of us are guilty of it. In fact, some of us are knee conversation really quick because I want you guys to know how for the family. I will be strictly dealing with the family. Good morning, Bites and Beyond TV. What's up, Sammy? Girl, I be getting ready to say quality queen. Lord have mercy. You gotta forgive me. Good morning. I'm trying to get used to your new channel name. Good morning. Good morning. Listen, a lot of y'all did some amazing lives yesterday for whatever reason. Listen, didn't want to speak out yesterday. I did stop past somewhere. Yeah, I think over there at the Kai's house yesterday, last night or whatever. I was exhausted. Dealing with the actual news and dealing with the Miss Meffy McMuffin around here trying to blame the judge for her failures and faults. Listen, Pam, I know you like that, Yvette. I've been trying to tell you. Y'all know Pam been trying to keep me in good graces. Okay, now never mind. She was up there fighting on the battlefield on her own. God, man, I'm gonna miss those. Fuck. I'm gonna miss those early morning talks, man. And it wasn't about no YouTube drama. This was about the fact, it actually was about the fact of her moving through adversity in her life. Most of you guys know that was straight up a straight shooter. She told y'all just how it was. A lot of y'all know she had her own demons she was battling up around there, okay? She had a major loss with one of her children. Not only that, man, this lady was in the streets, but she let you guys know and she held her head up high. She overcame an addiction, something that her and I were able to relate because that's what my mom had been battling for years, okay? And I'm not trying to get mushy. It's just that to know that I'm not going to chat with her anymore. That's what's fucking me up for real. To know that god dang it, man. To know that the phone is never gonna ring again with her. Hey sis, come on, man. Wake up, man. Y'all know how she do it. That's straight DMV style. That man is all DMV, y'all. That's all we used to say. Good morning, Remy. Good morning. If I miss anybody, I'm gonna be looking at the chat. Hey, beautiful. Good morning. Thank y'all. Smash the like button, okay? I'm gonna miss man, oh man. What's up, Luna? I'm gonna miss this lady, man. And all night I was just like, God, it's so many people that you could really just pluck. I got like a basket. I was telling God this yesterday, and I was like, man, I got a couple of souls I can throw up at you, but y'all know it don't work like that. Oh my God. Lord have mercy. But y'all know God moves in his own way and in his own time. And listen, just because Pam has passed on, listen, I stand 10 toes down on anything that I say and anything that I do, okay? Y'all got to bear with me because, listen, I ain't even want to start, tears. I think all night I've been trying to deal with the fact that I know this lady wanted to live and she has so much more work to do, okay? Not just helping others here on YouTube. She had a lot of work that she was doing for others um in her community, okay? All while being a second parent to her grandchildren. Like, this lady really was doing the daggone thing. And this don't have nothing to do with what she was facing here on this YouTube. Because let me say this. This is the second individual on YouTube. First, it was Quay. December of 2024. Quay passed away, okay? And for whatever reason, she spent her final night with me. And I thank God for that opportunity because I had avoided Quay like the plague, okay? It doesn't mean that I didn't find Quay hilarious, but it was a lot going on, okay? Quay had admitted, just like Pam did to me. Pam told me, she said, Yvette, a lot of people on the internet was telling me not to rock with you. And I'm like, wow, complete strangers? She like, yeah. She like, but I get to know people on my own. And see, I respected that about Pam because no matter how y'all feel about certain individuals on this in Ninja Net, the judge ain't never, and I will never, okay, be one of those individuals that like somebody just because, don't like somebody because you don't like them. I can't get down like that, y'all. I can't get down like that, okay? Pam was more than a witness to any case, and let me be clear about that. Okay? My case has nothing to do with Pam. Absolutely nothing. Pam had her own shit in the works. Let's be clear. And it will not be forgotten. Let's get that out of the way. Okay? That's the warrior side of me. Okay? Let's be clear about that. Second of all, I had a conversation with Pam last week. Okay? September the 5th. Pam texted me. I talked to her all that morning. Pam wasn't feeling well, y'all. Sort of like flu-like symptoms. She was getting chills. She was dealing with something called nephropathy or something. She said that it, made her legs and hands and things like that. And good morning, Dion. It made, so she was dealing with that little stuff, but it wasn't nothing major. Later on that evening, probably about 5 or 6 p.m., she texted me. I was actually out. If a lot of you are not aware, I'm selling my first home, okay? I've been blessed enough. My uncle passed away about 8 months ago. I didn't know, unbeknownst to me, he left me an entire house, okay? So Pam is aware of or was aware of all this stuff and stuff. She laughed and crack up at me and stuff like that. But anyway, Pam texted me and said that, sis, I'm at the emergency room, and mind you, it was like 5:30, because see, we would be on the phone like 4, 5, rise. Sometimes I used to be like, girl, let's be clear. I ain't got the punch at 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, but I always told her, you can always call me. Even though when she would call, man, I wake right up 4, 5 o'clock out my sleep, and then we go gossiping, okay? But anyway, she said, sis, I'm at the emergency room. So I call her back. I said, Lord have mercy. What's wrong now? Whew. What's wrong now, Pam? Lord have mercy. I just talked to you this morning. So she said, I'm not feeling well. It was sort of like little flu-like symptoms and things. I said, well, the hospital is a good place for, dealing with your situation. She had a successful chemo visit Friday. Okay, so this was last week, September the 5th. I'm looking right at her text messages. So she says she's in the hospital. So I check on her, then I said, Lord have mercy, sis. You think they're going to keep you? I start getting nervous, right? Because the next day, Pam's voice was different. When she actually called me, I had to say, who is this? I had to look at the phone literally because her voice, I said, sis, I swear you don't even sound the same. What's wrong? What's wrong? I said, oh my God, something's wrong. So she now says, calm down, because I told her, I said, listen, I'm a psychopath, and I don't do good with, much bad news, because I think me seeing that and knowing what to expect, I have for years been in law enforcement. You're taught to suppress your feelings and things that you see, whether it's blood, sweat, tears, brain matter, whatever. Taught to overlook that. But when it hits home and personal, man, I just lost. Okay, I lost it. So we were going back and forth. I'm like, thank God. She said, sis, they think I'm suffering with some sepsis because she had a fever that they could not break. Okay, that was the reason why she did go to the emergency room, because that fever was like at 101. We were taught the same in the army. Yep. Thank you, Plata. She had a fever that just wouldn't break, like 101, 102, something like that. So they did the right thing by getting her there. And they just get a few days off around there. I said, but if you want more 5 days, I got to hit out there. On with you. She bust out that nonsense. They're gonna just see what's going on. Then she like, I want to stop. She called me back. She said, sis, they're gonna go ahead and admit me. I said, listen, they can treat you for that fever, and then, with your own personal situation, they gotta treat you, a little more than everybody else. And this, I know, sis, I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine. I said, well, you gotta lie. I said, you think you're able to do that live from the hospital bed? Just trying to understand, okay? Lady steadfast. Um, she expressed to me that she wanted to do motivational Mondays, take care Tuesdays, wellness Wednesdays. I thought it was a great idea. I fully supported it because it's something that, I'm sorry guys, I had to reconnect. Menopause and stuff like that. She was giving us a lot of in the last 2-3 weeks. She gave us a wealth of information. She always reminded me the strength that she saw in me. Okay. She saw a lot of strength in me, and I was so grateful that she witnessed that for me. And she tried to keep me sane. Like, I was trying to keep her sane. We were basically bouncing off. Sis, I'm going to feed off your drama. Don't feed off mine, because it'll give it power, to give it life. Okay. That's who Pam was. A fixer. That's who she was. Because there's a lot of people out here right now. No, you didn't have to ask her. If Pam knew that your lights was cut off, if Pam knew that your cell phone bill was due, Pam will automatically send you something. You didn't have to ask. Okay? Oh, she was aware of absolutely everything. Some things she brought to me, I saw for myself, but she was aware of a lot of things that was going on. Streets, some of the content creators that she said, I encouraged her through it all. And remember that she needs to be in a place of no stress. Good morning, Scorpion. No stress, no drama, no clapback. That's why I never encouraged anything to do. Go over there and check her lives out, y'all. I think Pam did what she was supposed to do. She apologized. She removed herself from certain places that she just grew out of. That's how I'm looking at it. Y'all gotta feel me on that. And I'm not here to bash anybody, because once again, everybody gotta revise the way they deal with life, and deal with simple strangers, and deal with people. I can't do that for y'all, okay? I just know that I don't want my last interaction with anybody to be something negative. Now, let's be clear. All of us gonna fight. Trust and believe. I'm not telling nobody not to fight back. What I'm telling you is, don't say things that you're going to wish that you were able to take back, man. Some things you cannot take back ever. Okay? I am so glad that when Quay left here and Pam left here, they knew that I would be okay. They knew that I was able to let certain things go. They knew that I was able to move on and forgive. That's what it is. Okay? Yeah, that was a perfect friendship. And I'm angry a little bit because I didn't get a chance. This lady is right here in the DMV with me. And I'm angry because I didn't get a chance to know her a little better. It wasn't about her support. It wasn't about that. It was about her heart. She was a warrior. I talked to Pam when they decided to move her. They also had to switch her to another hospital, y'all. They obviously didn't have the proper equipment to deal with what was going on. On the third day that I spoke with Pam, her voice still was not the same. And I really fell to my knees then. I knew. Okay. But I uplifted her. I kept her in prayer. Okay. Because I heard the weary and the tiredness in this girl's voice. But no matter what, through it all, I said, Pam, I don't ask YouTube for nothing. I never did. I said, but Pam, I need your permission. I'm going to go live. And I'm going to ask for prayers because this is just too much just for me. I said, I know you beefing with trees. I want to reach out to her for you, Pam. I said, Pam, I want to ask for prayers. Pam told me no. She said it just like that, y'all. She said, no, Yvette, don't ask for prayers, sis. It's okay. Even in her darkest fight, she understood that she was a warrior, y'all. Good morning, Jill. Miss Pam passed away yesterday. I don't know if you're familiar with Miss Pam, Reshape Your Reality on YouTube, another content creator. She wouldn't allow me to share what she was going through. And she wouldn't allow me to ask for prayers, and that hurt a little bit, but I respect it and I understand it. Because when I was hearing a lot of this stuff going on for content, and I know how we get for clout. But I did a post, and the only post that I was able to post on my community one, I told Pam that I did. I said, be careful what you ask for because you just might get it, y'all. That was my way of releasing while still giving a message that it was critical, okay? Out of respect for her, the fourth day, I got really, really worried, y'all, because that's when everything stopped, okay? Pray God ushers her in to his kingdom and allows her to finish the work that she started. I pray that God wrap his hands around her children because they got to step up and be that warrior for their family. That those that forgives them. Thank you. Hey, Valencia. Thanks, Jill. Hey, Dion. That's all. I'm not here to bash anybody. Oh, God. Pam would be proud of me because for real, the old judge would be going off right now. I know I got to deal with a meth head, McMuffin head up around there that want to blame the judge for her whole life. I can hear you, Pam. Let it go, Judge. No, I'm not letting it go because I tried to get this lady out, and you and I spoke about it, Pam. We spoke about I was able to walk away from Sweet Pea Diaries and wish her well, and here she go with this fuck shit because she's in a manic state up around there. Okay, I don't know what kind of nodding drugs that lady is up on. She's been live for the last 24 hours talking about me and this and that and this and that, and she don't understand. She doesn't understand that I don't understand, Sweet Pea, because you're not grateful. Okay, you want to fucking start shit. You sit crazy shit. That's the same way your ass will stop with no shit. Let's be clear. Now, I told you I'm not going to sue you. I'm not going to file no charges against you, sweet pea. I'm convinced this ninja that what a perfect person you are, you forget one thing, sweet pea, bitch, that fed you, heifer. When the stalker in the state of Tennessee psyched the way I was in court, bitch. It's because of your daughter I let that shit go. Don't you understand that? Y'all pray for Sweet Pea. Because if y'all don't see that lady is on something right now, a hard drug, bobblehead that sit in her motherfucking life. Y'all see she hiding some shit that she failed to appear for. Why can't y'all tell her that shit in y'all chat? Y'all see what the fuck she's doing? Link it up with my stock and all this shit, she gonna get herself in more trouble. Do you understand me? I'm not gonna sue Sweet Pea because she ain't got a motherfucking thing to sue for. But I'm telling you this morning, Sweet Pea Diaries. You are the fucking felon here. Leave me alone. I'm gonna fire up another fucking live. I am done with you. Do you understand that, ma'am? Thank your lucky stars and go somewhere and pay that 100K the fuck off and leave me alone. That's what you do. I know exactly where you moved to, Sweet Pea. If I wanted to send you some paperwork, heifer, I could. Don't fuck with me. Leave me alone. I got other things I'm trying to do. You sitting up there in a methadone stupor talking all this bullshit. What do talks in my situation got to do with you, Sweet Pea? Let's be clear. You got nothing to do with Pam. You gonna sit there and talk about what you fake ass. Oh, Pam had. You don't even know Pam like that, ma'am. And the lady still was rooting for you. She told me, Evie, you did a good thing letting it go, so Sweet Pea can focus on her children. You sitting there with that lady name in your mouth, anything for clout, instead of getting your ass some help. You high as shit sitting up over there on that fucking live. And instead of them women in the chat telling you to log off and get help, you are out of your mind, Sweet Pea. I am not your problem, woman. I did show up in court. I had grace and mercy for you, heifer. But let me tell you something. This is the same shit that you got involved with the AT2 and my bullshit. Just like you said on your live yesterday. Yeah, and she over there assaulting tox. I can get you for that, bitch, because you still fucking harassing me. It ain't got shit to do with you, Sweet Pea. And I didn't go live about you being locked up, about you stealing them goddamn cardiac patients $100,000 on that job, swiping all that. You are a fucking scammer and fucking felon here, girl. You talking about these little YouTubers. Bitch, you got 24,000 subscribers up over here, and you still don't know what the fuck to do with it. I am not your problem, lady. You done found out about 4 or 5 goddamn videos, man. You 47 years old with not a mother thing to show for it. Nothing. Not one goddamn thing. At least I got a motherfucking house I can unload, heifer. You are not the fucking same. You sitting over there with all motherfucking lies. Oh, the judge calls me. You ain't paid your goddamn rent in forever, and you know that. Let's be clear, girl. You rent them people houses out and roll the fuck out before it's time to pay rent. And you gonna sit here and you got evicted. Sue me, bitch, back. Do you understand me? You be grateful that I let you go, bitch. It's going to be to make sure she has some time in court. I'm gonna call this evening, Methy. We can get you another court from was up here. No, the lady was not, man. The lady was Pam. Right between none of y'all. I ain't gonna sit here and act like none of us are y'all gotta remember I'm driving. I'm out and about, so the connection gonna be a hot mess. Let's focus on moving, try to continue to reshape my heart and my life. I'm going to continue to try to reshape my life and reshape my heart. all I can do. But I am a warrior and I will fight you to the death of me. Okay? Make no mistake about it. I will fight to the death of me. I ain't here. There are no weapons formed against anybody shall prosper. Believe that. Need mess anymore. So grateful she got to deal with this life. Yes, indeed. I am grateful that her fight has ended here and the rejoicing has started. Praise to her family. I love all of you guys a bunch. All right, take care, y'all.